Once you log in, you can see here that you've got all the modules that you have access to once you sign up. The starting point for me is the strategy fundamentals. This will teach you the fundamentals of strategy and really grow your confidence from here. This fundamentals section, I start off by showing you all the content that you've got available. So if you want to kind of skip forward, you can go to different sections. But really, it's the building blocks that will help build your strategy skills. And in there, you kind of see my teaching style here. I've got a lot of examples that I'm using. I kind of build and try to use simple language. And the other big thing here is I'm trying to test and make sure you're retaining that knowledge. So there's quiz questions all the way through to kind of grow that skill and grow that confidence. I get you to create your own strategy portfolio, and you actually send that through to me at the end, and I give you personalized feedback on your strategy. And I think that's something we don't often get, is feedback from others on strategy. Then this whole section, this whole module at the very beginning takes about a month to complete. And once you complete it at the end, you get a certificate saying that you finished the Strategy Finishing School Fundamentals chapter. After the fundamentals chapter, you can see that it broadens out here with the different modules. So starting with research and going all the way through to business strategy and advertising effectiveness. And these are all the skills that you need as a strategy director level. And of those, you can see, I'll go into the comms planning section and comms strategy section, and you can see how much detail I go into these different sections. Once you go into a head of strategy role, I've got sections all around management, selling strategy, and diplomacy. The last module is the webinars. So if I've ever run a webinar, you get a recording to that. And so there's over 50 of those webinars. You're not going to miss any of that. Now, onto the exciting bit, the Google Drive. This is kind of what you would love. It's like being part of the best strategy department. You know, everyone's always got a great drive at every agency, and this is the one that I've been building up over my whole career. In there, you not only get access to every presentation that I do, every lesson I put in the deck, so you can go and swipe the files. So things like the comms planning questions here, you can just take the questions that I've got and use that. But it's also things that I think will be really handy for you. So you can see here at the bottom is the resources section, and they are going to help you save time in your job. So here's one on tiny budgets, 100 ideas that work on tiny budgets. That's going to give you inspiration, something to send through to the creatives. And then another one, the framework factory. I love this. This deck is so helpful. It makes sure you never start with a blank piece of paper and will help you through all your work. And then finally, we finish off with the Facebook group. Any questions you've got, it's a private Facebook group, and you're getting really great quality answers. I also answer all the questions in there as well. So if you've got any questions, I'm in there all the time as well and quite active. As you can see, there's a lot of activity going on here this last 3 days, lots of comments going about. If you've got any questions, feel free to email me, Julian at strategyfinishingschool.com, and I'll be sure to answer any of your queries.